Good afternoon, everybody. For those of you who have not met me yet, my name is Eve Ting Chan, and the emphasis on the Chan because I recently got married, and you're also probably wondering why I'm not able to attend this presentation today, and that is because I currently live in Seattle, Washington. And because I couldn't be there physically, I wanted to make this short video of what my Emerging Leaders program is and speak to a little bit of why I started this project. I've been involved with heritage camps for adoptive families for the past 11 years now, and this camp happens over a 3-day weekend. And on the last day, when we're all saying our goodbyes and we're capturing photos and memories, our bags are packed and we're ready to drive down the mountain and part our ways, the question always pops up in my mind. And the question is, why does this experience have to end today? You know, we travel from all over the USA, and the children have been adopted from China, so they're traveling from China to be at this camp and to celebrate the Chinese heritage and the culture, and to be in the presence of other American families who have chosen to adopt. And we come to this place to be with others who look like us, and to be in a place other than where we constantly have to prove that being different is okay, and places where we're always kind of the odd ones out. Yet, for some of the families and the counselors who live so close to each other and are connected through Facebook and through email, it seems that we could use each other as resources and something further than the weekend camp. Yet the question is still, why does this connection in this place of commonality have to end today on the last day of camp? And the answer, after 11 years of going to camp and being a counselor, a cultural presenter, and a panel speaker, and now a coordinator, the answer is it doesn't have to end today. And this video and my project will kind of highlight the beginnings of what I hope to see the Colorado Asian American Mentorship Program will provide, and hopefully it'll provide this year-long experience for the high school adoptees and counselors, so that it doesn't have to end today, but that it can continue on until the next time we see each other at camp. This summer, as I was immersed in the Emerging Leaders program, I found myself swimming in loads of information about identity, cultural values, and stereotypes faced by the Asian Americans, behaviors and emotions that stem from being indoctrinated or categorized. Sometimes I would be swimming along, but run out of breath and energy, tired of always trying to stay alive, defend or prove myself against these tides. But this class, and the participants of the class, helped me piece together my purpose and values in life. As summer was coming to an end, and I knew that Heritage Camp was just around the corner, I put myself in the shoes of an adoptee, and I saw myself drowning in this pool of sharks or attacks. People do make judgments based on the color of your skin, and they don't know your background, your education level, your health, sexual orientation, heritage, or even whether or not you were adopted or grew up in America. So how can an adoptee face all that we, as Asians, have faced, but not have that Asian community to fall back onto, or the knowledge of the Asian culture to educate others? Fran Campbell, who became my mentor during this program, is also involved with heritage camps in the This Is Me program. She has put together something for the high school adoptees during camp to ask questions about these stereotypes and cultural values to a panel consisting of people who grew up in the Chinese community, so that there can be an open dialogue about how to deal with these attacks, with bullies, and with questions that they have. The most important lesson that I take from Fran's class is that there are a million ways to be Chinese. Embrace who you are, learn about who you are, and then share yourself with others. Here are some small clips of what the class is like.
Yeah. What kind of stereotypical things about Chinese or China that really make you angry?
Can we talk about some of them? Ooh. Oh, okay, go ahead.
So I was outside Wizard's Chests in Cherry Creek, and these two guys were yo-yoing, which is really cool. So I went to watch, and there happened to be an Asian guy, and his buddy thought I was related to him. And I'm like, yeah, I just decided to walk up here and see my cousin yo-yo. And he's like, well, do you know this person? And I'm like, I have no idea.
You have one?
Yeah, that was the dog.
That have been bullied and you don't want to tell your parents, is it because you think by telling your parents it'll just make the whole thing really worse?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So who do you tell or talk to when you're being bullied? Oftentimes, your parents are not the number one response. At camp, many adoptees don't actually talk to their friends about these issues because some of their friends just don't understand the color and race issue. So counselors, who are usually college students and working professionals of the same heritage, are there, and they play a very important role.
To be a counselor and to have somebody look up to you like that, it definitely gives you a greater love for yourself as well. Counting on you, you want to always be there for them, you want to live your life better, you want to make sure you're doing the right things because somebody is looking up to you.
I think being a role model is pretty, I mean, that's a big part. It's like being like a teacher, basically. Like when you have other people looking up to you, that's a big responsibility in itself. So you take more pride maybe in what you're doing.
Counselors are mentors, and this idea of mentorship is extended out beyond the weekend camp. Colorado Asian American Mentorship Program connects willing counselors who are also leaders in the community with high school campers through Facebook, Twitter, email, mail, and lastly, event. Every duo will have 1 year to create an event that is family-friendly for all campers, families, and counselors to attend. The first event is set for December 1st of this year at the Denver Zoo for Zoo Lights. This event was created by Junior, Jasmine K, and counselor Kenny Y. Other events already in mind for next year is a young adult division at the Colorado Dragon Boat Festival, Chinese New Year's party, and much more. I can't wait to see what 2013 has to bring. And now we don't have to wait until camp in order to experience camp.